I'm not sure if it's live yet. Here we go. There we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Margaret, and welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. And in this video, we're going to talk about, is it worth it? Is it worth putting the effort into listing something if it's not going to bring a good return for your time and your investment? But I wanted to start with some brands that we might find in general places that are pretty common, like thread-up boxes or shop Goodwill lots or jewelry jars. So today we're going to be talking about Talbots and Chicos, and if this goes well, we have some good information and some good dialogue, then I'm looking into making a little series of these because I've got some other ones compiled. I'm ready to roll with them. So anyway, I thought it'd be fun to come on and talk about that and see how to decide when you're looking at a piece if it's worth the time to go ahead and list it, especially when it's like Talbots and Chicos, and I find it all the time, and is it really, like, for me, sometimes my gut tells me just like, just throw it in a lot, no big deal. Just move on, find something that I know is going to be more profitable. But I need to pause, because sometimes I do that and realize later that I might have just been throwing something into a pile that I could have made some good money on. And actually, when I looked at some of this stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to just stop and go ahead and look these up before I just automatically put them into a lot to sell with other things. But I'm going to go say hi in the chat. I am live, so if you're ever wanting to catch me live, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it. And let me see how the feed looks, because over here, okay, it's saying it looks
some good money on.
There it goes. Yeah. All right. So, hello everybody in the chat. Nice to see you guys. And that's the thing. Like, I know there are people that really love Talbots and Chicos, and their stuff can be kind of pricey, new, especially if you're used to thrift prices. So, and Christine is saying in the chat, kind of depends on the condition and what you paid for it. Yeah, always sell new with tags and stuff. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip over like so, and we're going to take a look at the site, the actual site, so we can see what kind of things they're selling, what kind of prices they're selling them for, and then go from there and look at eBay. And I also have Poshmark pulled up so that we can look at what kind of prices and styles are selling. For sure, condition is really important, because if it looks pretty bad, then meh. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so glad. Thank you, Julie. I'm not so glad for that, but thank you for coming. I'm so glad you're here. All right, so let's take a look at this. This is Chico's, and so the style I'm seeing, and if you guys watch, most of you guys know me, I see dirty tassel straight off. So yeah, I am not a fan of tassel stuff, but it is something that is really popular. So here we go, lady wearing dirty tassel. Sorry, I promise not to yell out dirty tassel if I see you wearing tassels in public, but in my mind, that's what I always think. Pardon me. But what I'm seeing on Chico's site is like horn type jewelry. These like beaded blue one. This beaded blue jewelry looks just like all sorts of different varieties of beads. There's a necklace like that too. The reason I want to look at what's currently on their site is that that'll give me a good idea for the kind of style that people are looking for, or if they're like, ooh, look at that, and then I'm going to see if I can go get it cheaper on eBay or Poshmark, because that's what smart buyers do. So yeah, I mean, I see multi-strand stuff. I see, looks like a threaded silver tone, like a silver tassel. That's not bad. But yeah, like look at this, like these beaded stretch bracelets. They're selling them for $35 at Chico's. Okay, usually, unless it's a super special stretch bracelet, it goes straight into going into a lot bag. But that's something that I need to look a little bit closer at, maybe. So yeah, tassels get dirty so fast. I know. And then I just think about them like trailing into your soup, or when you're washing your hands and they get wet if it's on your wrist. I don't know. It's just a mental thing, maybe. Dirty tassels. Same thing with feathers. So, yeah. So again, oh, these lemons are cute. Okay, that's cute. Look at that beaded butterfly. All right. So, and I see stuff like this too. This like kind of bib necklace. I'm making sure that y'all can see what I'm seeing. Yeah. But and then again, I also see the prices. I mean, $55, $59 for that yellow beaded necklace. Now these are on their site, so that parrot's cute. It is a tassel, but it's cute. And I've seen stuff, these multicolored things lately too. So, oh my gosh, Kitty. She says she's seen people suck on tassels. Yeah. And yeah. Okay, more tassels. Okay, let's move on. So I pulled up the, no, I pulled it up over here. So I wanted to show you guys the hang tag because we get these questions a lot. Well, Chico's is pretty straightforward because it says Chico's on it, but we get questions in the group a lot about what brand is this or what, this one you can see, Chico's. All right, cool. All right, so let's take a look at the solds. These are solds on eBay. Let me go back up to the top so you can see. And normally when I do a search, I filter out the auction ones, but I didn't do that here. I just thought, you know what, let's just leave it. And I do see a lot of people selling Chico stuff in lots. I did sort this by highest first, and we can go back and do it just like ended recently and look at that too. Yeah, definitely good to know the color schemes. Yes, tassels are still big. Okay, so here is this really cool big, that piece looks just really cool. This Chico's. Now I didn't pull up the thing to see what offer they took on it, but that was the best offer. See, if I had a Chico's necklace like this, that was this starfish, yeah, I'd probably want to go ahead and sell that because I think that's super cool looking. Hang on, let me zoom this in a little bit more so y'all can see that better. So that, but look at the one below it. So the one below it is probably one that I would have been like, meh, I'm gonna probably put this in a lot because it's like on that fishing kind of wire, and it's just kind of like, meh, to me. But if I gone and looked it up, I would see, oh, somebody sold that necklace for $55. Maybe you need to take a second look at that. I'm scrolling past the lots. Okay, here's this cool one with the zebra. That's kind of neat. There's two of them. Okay, Bolo. If you see this zebra with pearly tassels, $50. Seriously. And then that's pretty cool. That bib necklace. I should have pulled up the thing to see what the best offer was that they took. But look at that one. Some of these are like, okay, that would be a no-brainer. Of course, I'm going to sell that one by itself. But then like this, with like the normally stuff with shell, like I've got a bin going right now because I don't really sell shell stuff unless it's really spectacular. But to me, when I would see this like shell, I would just think, I'll just put it in my shell tub. Maybe I'll put it in a lot. Martini glasses. Earrings, $49. Okay, so that tells me I need to double check all my Chico stuff. Yeah, some of it, look, this too. Like, I think I've seen something in my stuff that looks similar to this beaded necklace. I think that's pretty enough that I would probably have pulled it to sell too. But look, this one is just like these black links, right? You sell a lot of shell, Phoebe. Maybe I need to re-look at shell. I don't know. Maybe it's just, I think sometimes we get our own personal preferences and we're like, man, I don't like that. And I know I always say, don't do that. It's not about if you like it. Somebody else might like it. Cheryl, good point. She says stretch waists are great for the elderly and or the disabled. And you said, I'm old and I love them. This is true. Not that you're old, but yeah. But you should think about that. Here's another one, right? $42. All right, let's go. This one right here. This orange and brown assorted beads, like to me is like, no. Here's another shell one. Look at that. Or is that horn? It might be horn. For $30. Cool. Nautical is big this year and shell. Oh, yay. Oh, hi, Sue. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming. I'm glad to see you. All right. Oh, dirty tassels. I did see one earlier, though, that I was like, ooh, that one is, maybe it's on the Talbots. Because it was like almost immediately when I pulled it up, it was like one of the ones that I saw that was currently for sale. Let me scroll back up. Maybe it was, no, it was this one. Because when I looked on, maybe it was on Poshmark. So let's look on Poshmark. So here's Poshmark. These are sold on Poshmark. If you're wanting to look at that, if you're new to Poshmark, then you'll, type in Chico's jewelry, and then down here under availability, can y'all see that? Click on sold, so you can see what's sold on Poshmark. So, some of them are like $8. I might not do it for that amount. I would want it to be for a little bit more. But, I mean, some of them are fair price. 13. Seems like eBay might be a little better, depending on the style, perhaps. I don't know. So there's one that's 24. Pretty cool. Okay. Oh no. All right, so let's take a look at Talbots. Same deal with Talbots. Ooh, I have these out of order. Let me pull that up. So here's Talbot's site. This is another place. It's kind of like higher end mall clothes, for the professional lady. She wants to look nice and get a nice quality outfit. I think I had a suit that was when I was looking for jobs. I had a Talbot's suit. Anyway. So here we go. So let's take a peek at what they've got. I see like purpley colors, flowers. I mean, this kind of necklace, this statement necklace like that, I feel like I just see them. And so I just kind of like, meh, whatever. I see a lot of that. The flowers, there's the blue beaded. And again, when I look at these original prices, $80. Oh my gosh. The bees are cute. Look at the bees. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so that is Talbot's. I'm just looking. Freshwater pearl necklace. Okay. I'm just scrolling through for you guys. Pardon me. Okay, so let's look. Now, Talbot's hang tag, I'll have to pull one up for you to see. It's like a capital T, and it's got the serif where it like hangs down, so the top of the T like has a little hang down thing. But yeah, if you have a question about it, go over to the group and just drop it in there. Hey, we just saw that necklace, didn't we? Talbot's multi-strand necklace. Is that same one? Go back. There. Talbot's multi-strand bead necklace. $40-something new, $48.65 new, and homegirl over here sold it on eBay for $38. Wait, what? So $10 less. That's not bad. So, these are Talbots sold. Oh, you can see the T on this one here. Let me pull it up for you. Pull it up. Down here. You can see right there that T for Talbots. That's their hang tag. T. Isn't the bee cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, so then let me zoom it in a little bit so y'all can see better. Oh, look, this is the same pearl necklace too we just saw, right? That was the same pearl, freshwater pearl one. That was right there for $97. And someone sold it for $50. Good. Good job, you. So definitely, I think some of these are ones that are still up. I saw that up there too. Look at the cherries. That's cute. So, gosh, okay. This tells me that as I'm sorting my jewelry, maybe I need to have a separate tub for Talbots and Chicos to put them in to do a little more digging to see if it's something that I should definitely list. Again, condition has got a lot to do with it, but there are still pieces that I might look at and just think kind of like, meh. I mean, this one's on auction and it went for $36. That's kind of neat, but it's not my style. Again, there I go. Oh, but really for a multi-strand necklace, $38. Cool. But I'm noticing that maybe some of the higher priced ones are things that are currently available on the Talbot site and people might be looking to get them cheaper. But then I also think, somebody might have a necklace that they bought there and then it gets damaged or loses a stone or something happens to it and then they want to go and get another one because they like it so much. So then they know, oh, I got that at Talbot's. Let me see if I can find my necklace that I got from Talbot's. Look at this. It's just like a 12 karat gold plated sterling silver necklace, $32. Okay. Anyway, all right, so that's it for Talbots and Chicos. I think that I need to, I'm looking at my piles, going back all through this, but I might need to go through these piles and pull out things that are Chicos and Talbots and give them a separate tub so that I can give them a second look and see if it's something, because if it's something I got, say in the 30-piece thread up box, and maybe, it was $2 or $3 to me and I can flip it for $20 or $30, then that's a really good return on investment. So it would definitely be worth my time. So just knowing that and not getting stuck in your own head, Margaret, with it's not your style or it's like meh or dirty tassels. Because people like tassels. Maybe if they're clean enough, I'll sell them. Oh. All right. Thanks for coming to watch, you guys. Again, go down there and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to have more videos coming out soon that have to do with mall jewelry and is it worth selling. And also, I know I've had some questions lately about the set, the cameo set, and I just recorded 2 videos today talking about my process and the testing on them, and I will have them up later this week. So make sure you hit subscribe and follow me on Facebook because I share not just reselling stuff, but just things to make you smile throughout your day, fun memes, and, or as my sister calls them, memes, and things like that. But thanks for coming to hang out, everybody. I will talk to you soon. Oh boy, every time I do this, I'm like, oh, I'm already saying goodbye, and then I forget where to find the button that says goodbye. Yeah, hit that thumbs up on your way out, and I will talk to you on the next one, everybody. See you later. Bye.